Welcome to another edition of BNR Weekly. I'm your host, Neiko Debarge. We got plenty of show for you, but first, CEO of BNR Records, D Major, will release a brand new video for Dubai. Yes, make sure you guys go get that on iTunes, but for now, enjoy this trailer.
Work showing no lie. You can see the work in my eyes. So when we ball out, we go all out. You low ballin' now, so don't try. Out here blowing them dirhams. I don't even know what you're on. Heathrow, DXB, Emirates, Virgin.
We doing it Dubai. We doing it Dubai. We doing it Dubai. These whips all on my side.
D Major, I see you doing big things. Make sure you guys go check out the single on iTunes. You can buy it right now. Up next, BNR correspondent Liz Peavy sat down with Asking Alexandria. She sat down on the tour bus with the group. Make sure you guys check it out right now.
Hi, this is Liz with BNR Weekly, and I'm here with Asking Alexandria, talking to James and Ben. James plays drum, and Ben is the lead guitarist. So how's the night going so far, y'all?
Terribly. We woke up probably about an hour or two ago, and it's just gone downhill ever since I opened my eyes.
Hangover's been kicking in.
Yeah.
It's not good. I woke up feeling alright because I think I was still drunk, and now it's just hitting me.
It happens, it happens. All right, so I just have a couple questions for you. One of the questions is, being from England, you know, a lot of people around here, they don't really listen to metal, they don't listen to rock as much as they should, but the fan base in England is amazing. What would you say would be the difference between being over there and being over here as far as fan base?
Definitely the accent. The accent's fairly different.
I don't know, I feel like we've got, I mean, we have a large fan base in England as well as America, but I don't know, I think they're quite similar.
It's very similar. I just feel like America, the guys are kind of spoiled for choice. You know, everyone tours the States constantly, so people could probably go to a show every other night if they wanted to, whereas in the UK, it's rare for bands to be over there.
Yeah, there's not as many decent tours like that roll through, you know what I mean? Whereas America, there's always just it's all their favourite bands are always touring, you know. Even if it's like a band that you would like say, it's not like, oh, I love this band so much, but it's still like, oh, I can go to a show, you know. Like every weekend I bet there's a show on in town, you know. So yeah, it's like Ben said, a bit spoiled, you know. It's like, so you've really got to make a big impression to bring a lot of people out in America, you know.
Yeah, and y'all done a really good job. The crowd that y'all always bring is amazing, so yeah, props to you. One question, what is one of y'all's pre-ritual for touring? Anything funny, either that or on tour?
I know personally, and you're probably the same, I like to take as many normal as possible before I go on tour, because once you're on tour, finding a nice bathroom is rare, and also all your turns into liquid, because you just drink and drink and drink.
It turns a lot paler as well, doesn't it?
It's not good, it's not good. So I like to enjoy my time at home on the toilet.
I can understand that. It's probably a lot of McDonald's and cheap stuff, so it just kills you. It just kills you.
Loads of beer. Too much beer.
Yeah. Those are always the worst. Okay, so the new album that was released on August 5th, Death to Dynasty, it's different. I've noticed it's a lot different than anything you've put out in the past. Why would you say that you did it differently? Was it something you wanted to show your fans as a different side, or just something you had, you know, in your heart that y'all wanted to play?
Yeah, I mean, we've never sort of regurgitated the same record more than once, because we would get bored, you know. Right. Different things inspire us at different times in our lives, and so we just tried to stay true to that rather than, well, we know our last album did really well, so let's just remake that album. It would get very, very boring. Us being the primary songwriters. Yeah.
We just write what we like, you know. Right at the moment, this is music we like to write, you know. So we go ahead and write it. Like, I'm sure our next record might be a little bit different, you know. But
yeah, we're on a big Slipknot phase right now, so the new one might be
there. It
heavy.
Yeah, we've got some really heavy, but also some really rocky. Yeah, we're just like making music.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. There's so many bands that just conform to one style or one type, even if it's just a progressive or more of a metal. It doesn't matter. You should be able to, if 1 month you feel this way, we'll write it, you know?
Exactly.
And as well, like when we wrote Stand Up and Scream, we were like teenagers. Now we're like mid-20s, you know. We've matured, you know. Like as you get older, you like different and yeah, this is the music we like, so we're gonna write it.
You know, you can put From Death to Destiny in the CD player, and the first song, Don't Pray For Me, is heavy as balls, and then halfway through you've got Moving On, which is like a classic 80s rock ballad. And for a lot of bands, I feel like that wouldn't work, but
we managed to pull it off, I think.
Yeah. For May 2nd in 2014, y'all were going to be playing in South Africa. Have you ever done that before?
Never.
I'm really excited and a bit nervous about that, to be honest.
I'm excited. Tickets only went on sale the other day, and I keep getting tweets from people like they've already got their tickets, and we're not over there till May. So I think it's going to be badass.
It's always a bit like nerve-wracking going to a completely different part of the world to play. You don't know what to expect. Like I remember when we first went to South America, we were like, just like what? This is like completely, you know what I mean? This is different to everywhere we played, you know. So, but we were pleasantly surprised. So I hope South Africa does the same thing, you know. I'm sure it will.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, different accent.
Yeah. Okay, so while y'all are on tour, what is something fun that y'all like to do when you're kind of off, not having to do anything? Do you watch movies or anything like that?
I think I just drink when I'm off tour as well. I'm always drunk. I don't know what's wrong with me. Something.
It's in your genes.
Yeah, we pretty much do all we do on tour, off tour, but just without playing the music.
Okay. Any funny stories on the van on tour?
God, I don't know. I've walked into our bus before and there's been a girl being by on this sofa. That was quite funny. I quickly exited the bus. Actually, I planned on sitting down to enjoy it and watch it, but she smelled quite frank, so I was like, this is dirty, I'm leaving.
It's one way to clear a bus out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to end it on that. Well, there you have it. This is Asking Alexandria. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great day.
Man, great interview, Liz. BNR does not condone any of those things those guys talk about, but anyway, those guys are really, really crazy. Up next, Ranh Chandler. She's doing everything from doing the national anthem at the Bobcats game in the NBA, and she's also been featured on Kiss 95.1 Spotlight. She got a brand new video, Say It To My Face. Check it out right now. It's BNR Weekly. All right, make sure you guys go check her out. Say It To My Face, the new single. Go to YouTube and watch it now. Up next, South by Southwest is taking a lot of slack for what they're not doing. To my immediate right, I have marketing expert of BNR Records and producer of BNR Weekly, Mr. J. Spencer. How you doing, man?
I appreciate your plug, man. I appreciate it. What's going on, everybody, man? So South by Southwest, just ended up recently, and a lot of the blogs and entertainment publications are talking about what they're not doing, as you said, and they're getting away from their vision and mission, which was to shed light and put the independent artists in the spotlight. So now it's been coming up these last few years that a lot of the brands, Doritos and all these other major corporations and branding companies are bringing in major artists like Lady Gaga and Pharrell, Lil Wayne. You got Jay-Z and Kanye this year. So now it seems like the focus has shifted from the independent artists to the major artists, when South by Southwest was supposed to set out to get those independent artists out there. And what they're talking about right now is, they need to get back to the essence of what South by Southwest is. People are chiming in about it, and see if South by Southwest will change it at all.
Okay, so you do a little bit of promotion for some I don't want to say local artists, but for some indie artists.
Yeah.
What's the feedback they're giving you about the event and the festival?
I think the main feedback is, it's great networking. That's the main feedback. Mm-hmm. But when they're talking about the music of the independent artists, I think they're taking a back seat to the major artists. And, let's see what happens. Next year, will it be the same thing? Would they kind of integrate more with the major artists and the independent artists on same shows? I think something like that would be great, since these major artists are going to be at South by Southwest regardless. So, that's kind of my feedback and input. But otherwise, it's still great networking for the independent artists.
All right, man. Y'all heard it there, man. From a marketing expert, Jay Spencer, BNR Weekly. Before you go, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to help me close out the show. All right, you think you can do that?
think so.
All right, this is a little different. Let's try it. Here we go, guys. All right. I'm your host, Neiko Debarge. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
All right, and also subscribe on YouTube, BNR Weekly, every Thursday. Check us out.
That's it.
Peace.
You did a good job. Man, you trying to steal my job, y'all.